Hello everyone, ready for today's project? So this is the second project of the week. If you haven't got a chance to check the first project, that was the first project that was showing you how to use this cheek stamp, the die cut, and the words background to create a card. So this week's project, I am using exactly the same stamp sets and die cut and the background to create 7 different kind of cards. I want to show you just with one stamp set and one die cut and one background, you can create too many different kind of cards. This is so much fun. And then let's start today's project. It's going to be a very simple, easy one. Okay, so sometimes you just want to make a card is fast and easy, but fast and easy doesn't mean it's not a good project, right? So like this is very simple. My previous tutorial, I just found out most of my tutorials are over 30 minutes. Sometimes it's just too long. And then, but for this week's project, I try to cut down the time, try to make it a little bit simple. And then today, this one is going to be too simple. So this card, I just use a die cut to cut a template and then kind of just create a window and then repeat the die cut. So I think, okay, that's it's not really like a complicated card, right? So I just explained and said, okay, I was going to change something else. So I found out I have a 3 heart-shaped die cut, so I was going to do a die cut. And then I just think, wait a minute, what happens if my viewer doesn't have any die cut? What are you going to do? So that's why I come up with the other project. I am using actually the Canson watercolor cardstock. I just found out they blending better. And I have this washi tape. Do you have a washi tape? I'm sure everybody have a lot of washi tape. So it's a good idea that you have those grit mat on the floor, so that way it can help you to kind of level the tape you want. So I am actually using the washi tape to create a rectangle. You can have any kind of shape you like. You can have a square, and then because those are grit on the surface, that kind of helping you to create the perfect shape that you want. So rubber stamp is so much fun. You don't have to have every single tool other people have. Sometimes, just wondering, wow, a lot of people, they like to shop, but they never use. You remember one of my friend, she's very funny. She buy a lot, and then spent a lot of money, and then when somebody's birthday come out and need a card, and then she went to buy the card. So what's the point with all the money you spend for your crafting, right? And then so I have at least washi tape. It's pretty good, okay? And I created a rectangle shape, and I kind of just use my blue color and then kind of just rubbing freehand, because I kind of want to create those kind of sky background. So I don't really try to blending well, like blending smoothly. If you don't have a local King's Magic mushroom, just use any kind of blending tool that you have or you already purchased. Okay, so kind of just put a V color here. Okie dokie, and then that's it. And then I'm planning to use my washi tape again. So I kind of just use a wet cloth, kind of just remove the surface, and then going to gently remove my tape. And then I'm going to just tape here. Look at this cute zebra and the monkey and the giraffe. Okay, so I'm going to just place this washi tape on the table, and then I can use it again and again. So they are still in the pretty good shape. Okay, so just one thing, gotta be careful. See, I got a little bit extra color here. That's what you probably have to masking with some paper, some piece of scrap paper or acetate. But I'm going to just leave it like that. That's just proof it's handmade. It's not, you didn't buy it. Okay, this time I'm going to remember to clean my background stamp, because too many times I forgot to clean it, and then The next time I use it is contaminate my impact. Okay, so I'm going to use this words background. It's the same thing. This is the teal, zeal, and we use the words background. It's the same background stamp that I used for my first tutorial. And we're going to just, it doesn't have to be perfect, you know. This is a handmade card. If you want everything perfect, just go buy a print one, right? The Boo Boo make this card more valuable. Okay, so isn't that pretty? That's my foundation. And then I'm going to use the VersaFine because it's just black, right? Nice and black. And rubbing it. Okay, and give a nice firm press. Hold it for a second, let the paper really absorb the ink. And just put the sentiment. Okay, every tutorial I try to share some great idea with you. And then remember, this is I have been keeping, like I did mention before, when you put this sentiment stamp on your acrylic block, make sure the bottom of this sentiment sentence is parallel with your acrylic block. And then when you stamped it, you are going to guiding with, and I always give a testing first before I stamping on my final project. Make sure they are perfectly straight. Okay, and then I think that will be a good place to do. And then I'm going to just put some ribbon and then see how simple and easy. And then we're going to working on that heart shape one. Okay, so let's just make one more quick card. So this is what I did is just use my the heart shape die cut. And I'm going to just put here, and I want to show you something else. So the main card size is a 5x7. The reason I use a 5x7 because I accidentally ordered 2 boxes of a Valen envelope. They are big, so that's why I want to make a bigger card. And then the purple card is actually 4.5 by 6.5, so it's perfect. That give you some border. Like I say, every tutorial I'm showing you, I try to showing some great tips with you. Okay, so we are going to working, so we're going to put this purple template on top of your main card first, and then I'm going to just use my washi tape, the one I was just using for my last card. And then I am going to use the magic mushroom. I'm going to clean it, make sure it's clean. Okay, so that's going to be my orange. And let's see the purple one. The purple one is, sorry, the red one is actually not bad, but it is a little bit dry, so I'm going to just give a little bit moisture. Okay, so just coloring, nothing special. We are going to color these 3 shape first, and then you can, you know, tapping it, you can rubbing it, you can do whatever you like. Those magic mushroom is just so easy to use. Okay, so just oh, you can just working on the border. Okay. Give a little bit, you know, highlight. Just color. Just use this piece die cut as your stencil. Okay, and I'm going to show you something which is I learned from my last card. It was a Boo Boo, but I think we can make we can fix a Boo Boo and use the Boo Boo. Okay, so I'm going to use the 2 color. One is Tangelo and the one is a Rosebud. Okay, so kind of just a blending 2 color. Like this, just rubbing it. It's a very, very simple technique, but fast and easy. It's handmade. Okay. So that's my 3 heart. Okay, once when the heart is done, we are going to use the 2 magic mushroom. One is orange. So we are actually going to color that border line. So I'm going to color 2 o'clock and 7 o'clock with orange, with this tangelo. Okay. So you can like have a fading, anything you like. Okay. And then I'm going to just slowly remove my washi tape. Just be careful. Don't move your stencil. And then we're going to, oops, see, we don't want that happen. Rubbing a little bit purple, okay, and kind of holding your stencil there. Okay, just give a little bit color there. Ready? Want to see what it look like? So you have a border. Isn't that awesome? And then you can use this again and then keep your washi tape for next time. And then we can just clean a little bit surface. And for my background, I remember this time clean the surface. And then I'm going to just use that dark color rosebud. And then rub, tap, tap is how you ink your stamp, your background stamp, right? Okay, I'm not gonna, you put it anywhere you like, so I'm gonna just kind of put in the different corner. That's how I create a beautiful background. See, rubber stamp is just so much fun. You never know what's turned out. Okay, and then this time I'm going to use my little cheeks only. I'm going to use the Lily of the Valley. I am going to use the Lily of the Valley and a little cheek. Okay, here is something I think you should pay attention to is Lily of the Valley's flower, right? You don't want your flower like grow like that way, like wiggly, right? So when you have a flower with a stem, treat them like a sentiment stem. You want to make sure they are straight. So you don't want to have a crooked image. Let me show you what I mean. So you stamp and then you make a beautiful card. I want to grab a piece of scrap paper. Grab a piece of, okay, like this. Okay, it is a scrap paper. Okay, so you ink your stamp. And then you make a beautiful card. Just pretend this is a very beautiful card. And then you stamp. And you, I try to make a boo-boo, but it turned out to be straight. Okay, let's do again. Okay, that must be a forced hobby. Okay, so you make a beautiful stamp. Beautiful card. And then you try to stamp. And then your Lily of Valley is like not straight. That's painful, right? So when you put on your stamp on the color block, the stamp have to be parallel with your color block. And then when you stamped it, you are guiding with your color block. So that way, you can get a straight image. Okay, so that's something important. Okay, I'm going to just put on top, just double check, make sure they are straight, because you make a beautiful card and then it's not straight. That's very painful. Okay, just always have a piece of scrap paper. Okay, that's good. So I am going to just put it right in the middle. Okay, and then remember a color block parallel with your cardstock. That's how you get a straight image. And then my little birdie. So today's project, I don't even bother to color the cheek stamp. So I am going to, sometimes I just want to see what it looks like. Okay, that's good. Okay, so ink your stamp nicely. Okay, even cheeks too. Try to, anything have a leg, you have to make sure they are parallel with your color block. You don't want to have your birdie like a, I try to make it like a, well, it looks okay, like this. That's what I mean, okay. Yeah, so you want your little birdie is, standing on the floor, on the ground. Okay, and then going to do one. Let me see if I do two together, what's it look like. Not bad. So we can. Okay, so we have to have a little bit gap. Okay, so I'm going to just standing one parallel. That's two little birdie. Okay, let's just make one more one. Now it's free. You can add as many as you want. Is that pretty? Okay, and then we are going to just ink and put the words on top. And then remember, I'll be keeping repeating. Got to have a parallel. Okay, and then I don't think so. This one needs a ribbon. It depends on how important your friend is. If it's a good friend, add a little ribbon. If it's a okay friend, see? 3 cards like this, under 10 minutes. So that's today's tutorial. I hope you like it. And if this is the first time you watch this tutorial, this is the second card of the week. This week I'm planning to use just the same stamp set, same die card, same background to create 7 different kind of cards. So if you check the tutorial 150, you can get a preview for all the 7 different kind of project. So this is yesterday's tutorial, this is today's tutorial, and we are going to have the other tutorial coming out on Wednesday. So thank you for watching. This is Lisa from Local King Rubber Stamp. If you like my tutorial, please give me a thumb up, leave a comment. I like to hear from you. Sometimes I don't hear from you. I just feel like I don't have an audience. I need an audience and I need your feedback. Okay, so see you tomorrow. Have a good day. Bye.